So summer 2018, I had a chance to jump on Warped Tour. I got to play at every stop, but I didn't know what the stage was going to look like. I didn't know if it was going to be like kind of more of a street performing thing, elevated stage. It kind of depended on where we were, but it taught me a lot about like having to put a crowd together and keep a crowd, especially people who are there to see like huge bands or whatever. During the day, I was selling these frozen smoothie meets a push pop things with this company called Cool Suppliers. So like I'm walking around all day in scorching heat and in the sun, but every person that I sold one of those to, I was able to give my card and tell them what time I was performing. So it was kind of a cool way to organically plant these seeds basically across the country. And continue to build my audience, like boots on the ground kind of thing. But I came off of it, made way less money than I thought I was gonna make. So I come home in the fall with nothing. I was in like a 6-year relationship that ended as a result of this because we had one lifestyle before, and then it goes, not like I was rolling in the money as a public school teacher, but I was doing okay. I went from doing okay to like sometimes having next to nothing in my account. And not that she was with me for those reasons, but just it was one of many facets of the relationship that changed and it just didn't survive. But when I came back, I'd been working with Brandon Lackey at Lineup Room, and I basically said to him, if this is gonna work, I need to take recording like away as a cost. Like that can't be overhead, that mixing, whatever budget I can muster as I grow is gonna have to go towards things like promotion, you know, and the music itself, whether it's features or anything along those lines. So Brandon was kind of like, all right, like I believe in you, let's do this. And we started Label Necklace. The Living Game album was the first official like full length off of that. But we've been doing everything together. So any money I put together still goes towards the music. I figured out a way to like, even through COVID, different revenue streams I put together, and I found a way to survive as a working artist, which has been probably the most difficult thing that I've ever done. There hasn't been any secret, as like cliche as it sounds, there's literally has not been a secret other than every day I move the needle in some way. That's what I tell people. It's like sometimes I move it, like in football terms, I might get a half yard, or I might get 20, or I might, get a touchdown that day, but like every day is a little bit forward. And it's that consistency. I see a lot of great artists that I'll see they like take time off, and sometimes you have to for mental health, but I'll see somebody kind of fall off for like 6 months and then try to come back like they never left. And it's just, especially in today's climate, like you just got to be at it. So the biggest thing I've learned is just, it's been a consistent grind, and every single day grind. That takes a toll on you, but I'm learning ways of getting balance back in my life, leaving time for myself, my mental health, my physical well-being, all those things. Like that's been the biggest juggling act. I've always been able to work, but then it's like as you're building and you're getting your sea legs and elevating, how do you keep the humanity and the family aspect and all of that, the friends? That's been the biggest challenge, and I've gotten better as of late at getting that back in my life. Take it back to March 2020, the best month ever. We had secured, and anyone in the industry knows how hard this is, we had secured a educational panel at South by Southwest talking about the intersection of hip hop and education. Being there obviously would have been a major launch pad in terms of partners. We were going to be there a week for that, and then we were there for Music Week. And I had gone from performing at South by, they have like unofficial showcases, and then they have official showcases. And through Warped Tour, I had developed a relationship with Kosha Dills, and Kosha gave me a spot on his showcase. And then from there, the last night, I was like, we got to go to this party. And Brandon's like, dude, I'm tired. Everybody left town, like whatever, we're not going. I was like, no, we need to go. This is where the people who work the festival are going to be. They've been working all week. Dude, lo and behold, like the person who was responsible essentially for the logistics during Music Week walked up to me freestyling, like out of the sky. So I naturally obliged, and that's how I got my showcase. I then went from unofficial, official, to then curating an official showcase. I locked in Static Selecta, I locked in Gangsta Boo from 3 6 Mafia, I locked in Wordsworth, who I grew up, I got the vinyl downstairs, Lyricist Lounge. Kosha Dills was playing my showcase, like more names that I'm forgetting. And for us to do that bootstrapping independently, that lineup was nuts. Like the curators were like, this is impressive, we're so excited. And then that happens. So that's instantly wiped. Whatever else we had going on was wiped. I had great momentum. I had just opened for Jizz at Soundstage, and the band and I were rolling. That was tough, not seeing the bands and I haven't played since, because people have had kids and gotten married and done different things in life, and we're gonna get together in the next couple weeks again and kind of see where we're at. Instantly, it was like, all right, we felt bad for ourselves for about 48 hours. And it was like, okay, well now it's time, we have to pivot. It forced us to really tighten up because we didn't have the shows to lean on anymore. Now that things are open back up, in some ways, like, I feel stronger having survived that. Not only survived the punch, but come out of it like bigger than I was going in. You know, I feel very lucky for that. I'm not saying that in like a braggadocious way. It's just like you took the punch and kept moving, you know, because this isn't a choice for me. Like, again, 6-year relationship, that it's not like I chose music over her, but like if I'm willing to like walk my line for music for that, even a fucking pandemic's not gonna stop me.